Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a January and February favorites. I haven't done a monthly favorites video in a very long time. Well, I did do a yearly favorites video in the beginning of January, but I feel it's not the same. Okay, I don't have too many products to talk about, so I think it's gonna go quite fast. But either way, let's get into the video. I think I'm gonna start with moisturizer because I don't know, it's the thing that you put on first, I guess. So the moisturizer that I've been using almost every day, it's been this one. This is the Clinique 72 hours moisture surge, or the Clinique moisture surge 72 hours auto-replenishing hydrator. That's a long name. And I've talked about this quite a few times on Instagram, and I might have mentioned it in a video before, but this has definitely been a favorite product. I've been using it non-stop. I really like the consistency of this moisturizer because I feel like it's very lightweight, but at the same time it really hydrates the skin. So that's why I also really like using it underneath my makeup, and it doesn't make my makeup greasy or anything. So it's a great moisturizer, and I think that it would work for people with oily skin too because of the consistency of it. If you haven't tried it, and if you have been looking for a moisturizer that doesn't make your makeup look oily and greasy, then try this one because it's a very good one. Okay, since we're talking about moisturizers and things to prep your face for makeup, I'm going to be talking about a primer that I've been really loving. It's the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. Yes, Primerizer. There's not really that much to say about this. It is a very hydrating primer, and I also talked about this quite a few times before on Instagram and on some of my YouTube videos. I really love it because it's hydrating, it's very lightweight, and I don't know, I feel like it works with all of my foundations. I haven't had any problems so far. I really like it. It's simple and it does its job very well. What else can you ask for? It does have hyaluronic acid in it, which is very good for dry skin, and it's also suitable for all skin types. I don't know if it really makes your makeup last longer. Like I've said before, I'm really not that good at noticing things like that, but for the purpose of moisturizing my face before I put on makeup, this is a very, very good one. Okay, the next product I'm going to be talking about is kind of a liquid highlighter situation, primer-ish thing. I don't know what to explain it. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Filter, I can never say this, Hollywood Flawless Filter. You can use this product in different ways. You can either put it underneath your makeup and make your foundation look more luminous all over your face, or you can mix it with your foundation, or you can put it on top of your foundation. I usually put it on top of my foundation because I really like the glow effect that it gives. This is gonna give you a very, very natural glow. For some of you that might not be enough. It doesn't really have any glitter or shimmer or anything. It's just a very beautiful natural glow. I don't know how else to say it. It's just such a beautiful product, and I cannot wait to use this in the summer, because what I really like to do in the summer is just use some glow on my cheekbones and some brow product and maybe some mascara, and I'm good to go. I really love that natural glowy look without foundation during the summer, and this is gonna be perfect for that. I'm gonna probably put it all over my face because it is so good. So I have done a video before on how I clean my brushes, and I've told you that I use this thing right here to clean my brushes, because you just put it in your fingers like this and then you go and clean your brushes, and it really works. It is actually a very cheap product that works very well to clean your brushes. It is so good, especially for traveling, because of the size. It's very travel friendly. But I have found a product that makes the brush cleaning process so much faster, and that is this guy right here. This is by Sigma. It is the Express brush cleaning mat. I think the original one, it is much bigger than this one, and I don't think the bigger one would be very convenient for me. I think this is the perfect size. It has those things right here that you can just stick it onto your sink, and because of the size it can fit to anything, even if you have a very small sink, and that's what I really like about this. I really didn't think that I would need something more like than this one, because they kind of similar, they do the same thing, but this is so much bigger, and it does have different textures on it, especially this texture right here. It is for bigger brushes, and I kind of had a problem with that, because yes, I would use it here for bigger brushes, but it wasn't big enough, especially the eye brushes. I can clean 2 or 3 together, and it just saves so much time. And also something else that saves time is that, say this is a brush cleanser that I use, I'll just dip my brush into this and then just go and do it on the mat, instead of dipping my brush into this and then putting this on my finger and cleaning it and then taking it off and cleaning the brush. So I found that a little bit waste of time, but with this one I don't need to hold it, it's just sitting there and my hands are free to do other things. So that's why I feel like this has made the process so much faster, and I'm obsessed with this one. You could actually travel with it because you can fold it like this and it doesn't take that much place. It is a savior, really. I kind of enjoy washing my brushes now. Well, before I was like, something that I have to do, and I really wish I had tried it much sooner. Okay, so I have mentioned quite a few times before that I'm not really that big on micellar water. I prefer to use a cleansing oil to remove my makeup because I feel like it really melts down the makeup and it is quite fast and nice. So I would use micellar water from time to time, but I wouldn't really love it until I start using these cotton pads. And I'm not talking specifically about this brand, but more so the fact that those are some big cotton pads. Let me tell you, if you haven't tried this, you're missing out. Just forget about the small ones. You need to try the big ones. When I started using these ones with micellar water, then everything changed for me, and I really started loving to remove my makeup with micellar water because you can do your whole face with one cotton pad instead of using 2 or 3 ones, and it would get annoying. And I don't know, for some reason I feel that this removes the makeup much better than the smaller one. Although I would use the same micellar water, for some reason I feel like this is much better. I will never stop buying them. I still use the smaller ones because they are very good to remove your eye makeup with those, but for the face, these are the way to go, for sure. And the micellar water that I've been really liking is this one by Bioderma. I used to have the one from Garnier. That one is alright, but sometimes I feel like it would make my eyes burn a little bit, which this one never does, because this one is made for sensitive skin, but also I feel like it removes the makeup very well. So this has definitely become a favorite now, especially when I started using it with this one. So I have a couple of nail products to talk about and then we're done. The nail polish I have been using all throughout December and January actually, but especially during December and the holidays and stuff, it has been this one. This is a kale polish. The shade? No. What are you supposed to call it? In the color Leo. So first of all, I want to say that it broke my heart to find out that nail polish is ending. I really love this brand, and part of it is because it was created by Kathleen Lights and I really like her. But besides that, I think it is a very good formula. It dries quite fast and it lasts on my nails quite a bit, and I was really trying to collect everything that she came out with, and that way I got to try some colors that I would never have tried if it wasn't for that. And this is one of them, because for some reason I thought that coppery colors wouldn't look nice on my nails. I don't know, I think I connected it with the eyeshadow because very coppery eyeshadows don't really look that nice on my eyes. But when I tried this, I immediately fell in love with it. It is a very beautiful coppery orange, but it has a ton of gold glitters in it. And that's what makes it very special. And I wore it so much and I really love it. And I'm so sad that they're closing kale polish. I made a couple of huge orders so I could get as much as I can, but still it's heartbreaking. But yeah, this has definitely been on my nails very often during those 2-3 months, and I really like to change my nail polish every 2 to 3 days. So for me, wearing it that often says that I really loved it. But yeah, that was very sad. But on a positive note, I have found a product that it has really saved my nails, because for some reason a few months ago my nails would just start chipping off, my actual nails, not the nail polish. They would always start at the end of my nails and just chip off big pieces of nail, and I didn't really know what was causing it. I was quite desperate because they would chip off all the time and I couldn't really grow my nails because I would have to cut them because they would get very thin or they would break on their own. So that was really a nightmare, and I didn't really know what to do until I heard about this guy right here, which is called Nailtiques. I think the formula 2+. I think this is a vitamin thing that you're supposed to use. Honestly, I don't remember the instructions, but I think you're supposed to use them for like 4 or 6 weeks, every day or every other day, I'm not sure, but I would use it every time that I would do my nails, which was every 2-3 days, and this has definitely stopped the chipping. It is the only thing that helped, really. They almost never chip now. Maybe at some point a little corner or something would chip, but since I've been using this one, it has become so much better and it has definitely saved my nails. It is a little bit pricey, but but you don't really need to use the whole thing. I found that it already worked when I had used it for like 2-3 weeks, I would say. I kind of stopped using it now. I don't really feel the need to use it because, just like I said, my nails don't chip anymore. So if that happens again, I have quite a bit of product left. It was definitely worth it because I was so desperate. I really didn't know what to do. I would try to grow them and they would chip off all the time, and that was very, very frustrating. So I'm very happy that I bought this one because it definitely works. So if you have a problem with chipping nails, I highly recommend this one. Alright, that is it. I told you I didn't have that many products to talk about. It will really save me some time on editing, so that's good. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you try some of these recommendations because they have been products that they have really worked out for me. And okay, somebody lit a fire. Anyways, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Happy February. No, happy March, by the way. March.